Tell us about the dreams, the plans. Tell us.
I'm excited about
Okay.
where we are going.
Yes.
If we have withstood the shock waves of COVID,
Yes.
which is a natural disaster.
Yes.
And that's why I'm very optimistic that if we can survive COVID, we are going also to survive anything in
Anything
business.
else.
And to me, I believe that COVID-related stress in the economies
Yes.
is very temporary.
Okay.
Because people are not in the jobs not because the economies are crashing.
Yes.
They are not there because there is a natural calamity like COVID.
Yes.
And the moment it goes away, we see jobs employing again.
Yes.
So I truly believe that we have done very well in this COVID segment.
Yes.
And I also believe that after that, we are going to fly, for sure.
Fly.
We are going to invest more because
Okay.
I always say, I have a joke that says that I am already swimming in the pool. Now the pool is becoming small,
Okay.
that I want to get to the ocean.
Ooh.
So in the business where you get, and it just becomes like a game of more and more and more wealth.
Okay.
In terms of more business
Yes.
opportunities.
Yes.
And they're there. The moment you're there,
Yes.
you're engaging with different people of like mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
So also the biggest lesson that COVID-19 has given us as business, to have more than one thing going on, just in case. What kind of diversification are you planning? What things are you going to do on top of what you're already doing?
I started the business just towards the end of last year.
Okay.
And a few months into business, COVID strikes.
Okay.
I was very thankful that I was in a COVID-proof business. Just imagine when you have given up your job,
Yes.
you come here and they're telling you close.
Yes.
So I didn't have to close it throughout the whole COVID season
Okay.
because it was an essential business.
Okay.
Now, it has also kind of introduced me to another element that when you're going to start a business, let's not just think about the finances, but also other shocks like natural calamities, COVID-related stresses. Are you able to survive?
Yes.
Are you able to operate even within the COVID environment, for
Yes,
example?
yes.
There is something else which might not necessarily be COVID, but with the COVID relationship, which is going to affect business negatively. So what kind of business do I want to engage in that is going to help me thrive, even if there is fire? It is fireproof, COVID-proof, and debt-proof. So I was very, very lucky, I should
Yes.
say, that I was in this business. Even the gas business, people are still moving. They still have to drive their cars.
Yes.
So if you have a business that is not that proof in terms of being protected from all these elements,
Yes.
I would encourage business people to think again and say, I want to introduce something else.
Okay.
I want on top of my business
Yes.
that can withstand any shock
Any shock.
in terms of natural calamities, in terms of other environments. Even just like if you're selling clothes. When you're selling clothes and people have curfew, you're literally going to suffer just like everybody else. You can't open your shop, you can't do this. But then you could go to social media. Try to think out of the box and say, how do I sell my clothes? I have my customers, and which I find a challenge in Uganda, that we do not have customer relationship in terms of I know my customer by name.
Okay.
When I went into this retail business,
Yes.
I am trying to learn as much as possible because I found there one of my managers. She knows each and every customer because she has been in that business for 20 years.
Okay.
It was an existing business.
Yes.
I learned that from her, that I need to know each and every customer by name.
Yes.
When they come in my shop, I'm like, Lucy, how are you? Good to see you. It's been
Okay.
a long time.
Okay.
And those guys are going to come back every time.
They become loyal.
They become loyal.
Yes.
That even if I'm selling something $1 more than
Yes.
the superstore,
Yes.
they're going to come to bring the money because they are known by name.
Yes.
And then also what I decided to do, I'm like, if you cannot come, we can deliver
Yes.
stuff to your home.
Okay.
And they would just call and say, oh, I'm so and so. Do you guys have this? I'm like, yes, we have it.
Yes.
Are you able to come in the store? You need help.
Okay.
It costs me a little bit, but
Yes.
we are in a very precarious situation that I need
Yes.
to protect some loyal customers, especially the seniors.
Ah.
I said, Mom, you want to come or you want us to help you? I'm
And
going to lose
deliver.
some money now, but I'm going to, first of all, tell my customer that I value,
Yes.
and at the same time, they're instead of buying something for $40 when they have come in,
Yes.
like, oh, if you're coming, can you bring me this, bring me that? And then I'm selling $200 worth of products.
Okay.
So I think we need to diversify.
Wow.
That way we do business, not necessarily into other businesses.
Yes.
But how do I thrive or make my business to thrive better?
Okay.
Yes.
And then that now kind of prompts something about people who are very educated, have gone into business. I know you're quite highly educated, your wife is highly educated, and now you're doing business. Here, it becomes a bit of a challenge that sometimes you're risk averse because of maybe the lots of accounting knowledge that you have and all. How have you tackled that challenge? Have you even faced it? Or it hasn't arisen?
Interesting, and I try to make sure that my accounting knowledge doesn't affect the way business is run.
Okay.
Accounting cannot be accounting until there is something to account for. So I separate the two. I'm like, business practice is completely different.
Okay.
And then the books issue is at the back room.
Okay.
So the business feeds the accounting. Accounting does not feed my business.
Ah.
It only feeds my business in terms of paperwork.
Okay.
Because it will need it.
Yes.
And we're always struggling with my wife, and I say, why are you losing money like that? You should have, I was like, this is how we do business. Without doing certain things that seem to be, I'll take an example of Chikubo.
Okay.
That's why most of us who are elite
Yes.
are failed to do
Business in Chikubo.
Why? Because we want to see 1 + 1 equals to 2. Sometimes 1 + 1 equals to 0 in business. Purely 0. And the Chikubo person is going to thrive. We are going to thrive better in business, not going to be impeded by not getting a profit.
Okay.
I'm just like, okay, I've made my loss, I'll dust off my funds, and like, we are going to go back again.
Okay.
Which I learned early on in life.
Yes.
That if you're going to struggle and succeed in business, you must put off some of the things that are going to limit you to get your level of success.
Yes.
Whereby sometimes you give away things
Yes.
for free
Yes.
to another person, especially my partners were doing business before we.
Yes.
I asked to invest, for example, in fish. I was like, that's a lot of money. How do you just get, for example, a motorboat engine and just give it to somebody who will give me 10 millions in 1 month? So if we give it for free, however, whatever the cost is,
Yes.
however painful it is,
Yes.
let's give it for free, and it's going to give us the money we need to do business. So sometimes we really need to have the heart of just letting things go.
Okay. Wow. Very interesting. Thank you so much, Joshua. It's been an amazing discussion. We have learnt a lot from you.
Thank you.
What are your parting shots for our viewers today?
The business community,
Oh
we
my
should
God.
enjoy and thrive in paying taxes.
Okay.
Because most times you're going to get back your money if you have good bookkeeping.
Keeping, yeah.
That's the heart of every business.
Yes.
It does not matter even if you're doing chapati,
Yes.
like my good brothers, my fellow Basoga brothers.
There you
make
go.
they make the best
The
chapati.
best chapatis, right?
Anywhere in the world,
Yeah,
including
right.
me.
Or
I had two twice in my business that came to me, white people,
Yes.
and they asked me, you come from where? And I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Can you please make us chapati? We are going to buy all the chapati in the business. And guess what? I am making chapati.
Okay.
Yes,
lovely.
they gave me that, and I'm making chapati, like 200 chapatis every 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's a good
and
amount.
It's very good cash for me. So please, let's pay our taxes.
Okay.
I am a tax advocate. I don't have shares in any government.
Clearly, you've been paid by URI or
I don't have
something.
shares in any government, but let's pay our taxes. It works. It helps to build the economy.
Yes.
It helps to build the country.
Wow.
Secondly, I think regardless of whatever business you want to do, you can do it.
Okay.
But for me, I used to talk to my friends,
Yes.
telling them, I want to go to business, I want to go to business. It became a song over 4 years.
Okay.
I didn't give up until the time came, the right time came, and I got the business that I wanted to do.
Okay.
That's why I want to encourage everyone else, even if you're in the office, let us be business minded. Business helps to offshore tax
Okay.
Whatever business you're doing, even if you're in your office,
Yes.
you're going to enjoy so much the way business people do. The money I was getting before, when I was gainfully employed,
Yes.
is totally different from the one I'm getting. I'm getting less,
Yes.
but certain things are being taken care of by my business. And that's the beauty of doing business, that you're going to have many expenses
Yes.
pushed away.
Okay.
And then this little money that I pay myself,
Yes.
sometimes by default, because I know the more I earn, the more the tax man is going to tax it. So that's the beauty of paying tax, that you become
Yes.
aware of what you're doing.
Our viewers, I hope you learned a lesson or two. You picked you know, an idea, a best practice, something that we can incorporate in our businesses. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful privilege to have all of you, our viewers, today with us. Please do remember to follow us on our social media handles, Horizon Television Uganda on Twitter, Facebook, and Horizon Broadcasting Media on YouTube. Do subscribe and follow us, and we'll be very excited to engage with you. I am your host, Mwebaza Lucia Simwe. I'm very excited again to have shared with you today this program, and I hope and look forward to us engaging further on our social media handles. Do stay right here on Horizon Television. We had Emerson and Stephen and Omar on set as well, and I appreciate them as part of our team.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you, and bye-bye.